Gemini, hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you are new to my channel. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're having a good day wherever you are in the world. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Gemini Tarot. Gemini Love Tarot. Gemini Love Reading. Love messages from your person. A reading where we're going into thoughts, feelings, intentions, what you might need to know or hear or don't see coming, next moves, steps. I don't know either. But here's something quite interesting. As you can see and hear, we have two cards here already on the table. Eight of Swords and the Magician. It's looking suspicious. Well, and this is also coming off suspiciously like it's somebody you are maybe not talking to. Actually, let's go further in. And by the way, as you can see, the Hierophant also just came in. They're itching to come out. Let's go. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Please show us what else we need to see for Gemini. Please show us the cards. Aho. The Page of Cups is in reverse. It's in a placement where it's really strong for me around your person. The Queen of Swords is here. The truth that somebody has been holding back is finally coming. Is this someone you are not talking to, or are we heading possibly in that direction? Yeah, this is somebody that I feel like you are not talking to. We have the Six of Cups here with the Three of Swords. On the other end, the Page of Cups in reverse. Connected to that, the Page of Pentacles, and also the Seven of Wands in the upright. This is what I think it is. Some kind of truth around this person. You may or may not be expecting it is coming. Queen of Swords, also the Queen of Pentacles, connected with the Knight of Swords. The Chariot. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, that's definitely what has been stalled coming to you, is the truth. The World card is here, Gemini. It's the end of this cycle. Yeah, we're getting ready to move into the Fool. This is someone that, oh, yeah. I feel like you've been waiting on to some extent. But it's also looking like it's either somebody you are literally broken up with, no contact, no communication, and or in separation. Or, again, I want to say for some of you, there is a collective that it could be that there's some kind of communication, movement in communication, and it's a make or break kind of energy. Let's dig in a little further. I'll tell you what's going on here in just a moment. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune is in the upright. The Star is in the upright. The Nine of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. Okay. Two of Swords. This is somebody that you love, that loves you too. I feel like this is someone who's been holding back truth, and I want to validate if it is around how they feel. Well, the truth here, Queen of Swords, Two of Cups, is that they do love you. And I want to validate for those of you that this is around a platonic and or physical energy. If you want to know if their feelings go further than that, they do. That much is really clear. But it's also very validating with our major arcana energy. Look at this, the Chariot. In reverse, right in between the Eight of Swords and the Knight of Swords. So what, like they're in their head. And a lot of this, look, in the Eight of Wands in reverse. What's happening here is they're in their head going over what they want to say, what they need to say. Really, I want to say also what they're wanting to say, because they are in this energy of the Six of Cups. It's a nostalgic energy. And it's coming into a reunion with this person. So whether it's you haven't seen them and you're not talking, or we're just looking at communication, There's some level of waiting on this person here. The Seven of Pentacles, and again, the Eight of Wands right below is connected to the Knight of Swords. I feel like of all these things that have been left unsaid, this person wants to say. But what they're doing is they're going over it in their head. They could also be writing things out. So writing out messages that are kind of, they're still holding, or maybe even appear and then disappear. It feels a lot more like it's messages that haven't been sent. And here's the thing. Trust the timing of when you're here. You're here when you're meant to be here. So you're finding your reading, it's finding you when you're meant to. Whether it's real time as I channel for you and release here on my official channel, the Tarot Closet on YouTube, which, by the way, is the only channel and where you should be. So if you're suspecting or hearing my content anywhere else, any way, shape, or form, keep those emails coming. It's in the description and on the About Me page. With that said, we are in real time. I am channeling for you under Mercury retrograde. And of course, Mercury being your ruling planet, Gemini, and it's under Pisces. So a lot of things that have been hidden, delayed, are coming to the surface. And that's just super, super clear, number one, around this person, but it's around the emotions. So whatever has been going on up to this point, we're in the World card in the upright kind of energy. So we're moving into that Fool energy. Whether you're not talking, or you're talking and it's just wonky, or you're taking a break from someone, or you're even in a broke up energy. This is somebody who is definitely feeling that energy, like all of us, and is resurfacing. You may or may not be expecting this. It does feel like it's pretty impulsive what they want to say, but they're coming in here with some truths. And again, what's really clear here is the Two of Cups, is this person has either been holding that back, lying about it, so lies by omission, you could say, not saying it, like what's going on, because that truth, Two of Cups, Queen of Swords, is that they love you too. For some of you, I guess you could say is that they still love you. Seven of Pentacles, look at this. Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. 7, 8, 9. The weight. Also, look at our Eight of Pentacles today. I just want to show you. They're in roses. I see energy around the love here. There's actually just those two up there are the two only red ones, and that's connecting me to the two of you. That's around the romance. There are two bees on it. You know, the pollinating, the work that the bees are doing. So 7, 8, 9, things coming to fruition. It's both around, I feel like, the energy you've been in, which is an energy that I like. It's kind of a solid energy, a strong energy, but it's also feelings resurfacing, surfacing. Again, if some of you are not in a breakup energy, but something is clearly going on here, somebody has some truth that they want to bring in. I feel like you might be a little bit defensive around it. Whatever is going on here, it is connecting to really strong, connecting really strongly around this person's energy, that there has been an emotional immaturity. I mean, look at this. It's right on the other end of the Three of Swords. So for a lot of you, I just really feel like this is a no contact, no communication. And don't be surprised by this, because unfinished business or things that have been hidden, or the past coming in, surfacing during this extremely strong astrological time is what happens. You know, it can happen. And it's clear that it's going on here. The Wheel of Fortune is here, so that's the other thing. It's turning in a fortunate way, I guess you could say. It's a turning point here. Wheel of Fortune is connected to luck, but I think about that in terms of timing. But it's prosperous. And Jupiter literally just went direct a couple of days ago, and that's about the right amount of time it takes for it to sort of settle in. So for things to come. And this is around hearing from this person. So whether it's breaking a silence or there is ending a no contact, whatever the situation is, it's coming here with the Star. And today it does feel like there's already been some kind of tower moment, I guess you could say, that something that changed this connection, connecting to this Three of Swords. You get out of there, you go into the Star, and that's a healing energy. It's clarity, it's renewal, it's affinity. And yeah, that's an energy of healing. It's like the cooling off period has ended. So for some of you too, it can be that this is maybe even not so far back, but it's somebody that you have a lot of history with. I just had a weird tongue tie energy go on there. Yeah, because the healing energy coming here, the Star, Major Arcana coming here with the Wheel of Fortune, is a strong validation for me that the person that's coming in here, I feel like, has an apology to make. And in turn, there's also, which is connecting to the Two of Swords, by the way, this Libra energy, the Moon and Libra energy, what's been hidden in the Moon, that's the thing coming to the surface. So it's like making this decision here also with the Page of Pentacles, our messenger. Look, they're holding on to an apple, half of an apple. It's like my other half energy, right on the other end of the Two of Cups. So this person here, these feelings that maybe they hid or lied about, also connected to whatever went on here, are surfacing, and they're making the decision literally to communicate. But I also feel like this is yours, Gemini, in an energy around making a decision, because it's also connecting with the Seven of Wands energy, which for me today is around some defensive energy that you may have, because that's an energy also reflecting on the past and reflecting on the current energy and sort of assessing what has gone on and, what's going on around you in terms of this person. That is around this relationship. It's the energy of love. I do want to validate too on the other end of the Knight of Wands in reverse, for those of you, again, that this is around something platonic and or physical. And it maybe even broke up a friendship or broke up where you were. The feelings are, I want to say, mutual, because we are looking at the Two of Cups, Venus in Cancer. Yeah, and it's connected to the Eight of Swords, which is your energy. And that can be an energy of, well, yeah, today it's just really clear that it's this person, maybe kind of everybody, because I feel like there are life-changing decisions here in their head. Now, I do want to validate something, because I feel like it's coming in. If you're waiting on feelings, well, number one, that is here, revealed. It's surfacing. Hearing that. If you're waiting on something else, like marriage, I do want to validate, of course, that energy can come through in the Two of Cups. Okay? It's super specific message probably for a particular collective, but it's here. And in the World card, this is the end of this cycle, so it's like obstacles being cleared. It's a soulmate energy, but it's also a Saturn energy, which can slow some things down, quite. I wanted to say fast, but that's not really what I want to say. It just creates obstacles, and a lot of perseverance needed. But this cycle is ending, and that's what I wanted to say. And it's also completing the picture between the two of you. It's life-changing decisions, and that's where this is really validating also. So whether you are already in a breakup energy or it's on the table, it's definitely this feeling of, either finalization either way, whether it's discussing the future, the World card, or these life-changing decisions, or a life-changing decision is finalizing the ending for some of you. Yeah, that's what that is for me today. And it's interesting, the World card, of course, coming to a 3, connecting with our 3 of Swords, it's a 33. And that is an energy for me of really anything could happen here. Whether you're expecting this or not, there are life-changing decisions being made. The Star is Aquarius energy. Again, it is this healing kind of energy. It's this person like coming into your stratosphere. So whether it's completely because they haven't been in it, or it's just around communicating. You can see 2 people here in the Wheel of Fortune. New cycle energy. Yeah, it's connecting with this 6 of Cups. It's a lot of judgment energy for me today. Because it feels like a finalization somehow. Whether it's moving forward right away together, should that be the case, or just the discussion around it, just getting out of this stagnant, stuck cycle that's been going on for some of you, already in that 3 of Swords, because it's really clear that this is 2 people who love each other, or still love each other, you could say. And nothing's really finalized here. 7, 8, 9 Pentacles. And then also, by the way, we're looking at the Queen of Pentacles right at the end of that. And that's around a healing energy. It's also this energy opposite of our 7 of Pentacles of waiting for somebody can make things work that did not. So it's like this validation here that this conversation leads to decisions that could really put things on track or back on track, because the Queen of Pentacles is like connecting with this 9 of Pentacles in a way that puts it into the 10 of Pentacles long-term energy. Is that where this is heading? You have free will, everybody does. And we're also connecting with that energy of fate and destiny, whatever you believe. Controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. Like the wheel is turning. It's turning regardless. And there are some big decisions being made, and literally it could go either way. It looks pretty positive in many ways, but it's also clear that I'm not privy to all the details. So, Oracle, which I'm not reading in reverse. There's a lot coming in. The bottom of the deck, direction. Movement. Yeah, I mean, it's right here on the 6 of Cups. It's a bird, of course, a messenger above the clouds, clarity on the Wheel of Fortune, which, by the way, is connected to the throat chakra. Gifts. What's coming in? What are they bringing? There's a button. Actually, I want to show you. There are the roses again. There's also a friendship here. For some of you, that's what it was. For a lot of you, it was both. And maybe going far back even. They're holding on to a button. What do you do with a button? It's just a button on its own, so it needs to be sewn into something, and they're bringing that in. That's a repairing energy. It's mending. Also, it's a reciprocal energy in many ways, because, the crows, it's like if you do something for a crow, they will bring you gifts for life oftentimes. I don't know that that's necessarily the case, but there is this energy of, so also it is connecting with the 2 of Cups actually, and that energy is clear, and also with the 7 of Pentacles, the waiting energy for something more, to hear something. There's definitely an energy of reciprocity and healing, and yes, I feel the same way connecting with the 2 of Cups here. And it's right above the 8 of Wands, Mercury energy, your ruling planet, but it's Sagittarius. This reversal energy is validation for me that, yeah, there's some trouble for sure around communication and getting this message to you. It's, again, for some of you, been a long time coming. It's also right above the Chariot, which is in reverse as well. The rebirth energy is here. That's connecting with the Death card. And that's getting out of the Hangman, which is where I feel like things have been indecisive, a timing energy. This is changes, things that need to end or change, move on, transform. This particularly is rebirth, which is connecting me with both whatever's going on around this person, also you, but I want to say the two of you. The possibilities here, it really feels like it could go any way. And if you can see each other, very specific energy, but if you can see each other around community, literally as it's here, this definitely could be this whole, what feels kind of intense communication could be happening there. All those poppies are really strong connection for me around this making peace energy that's here, the healing, but it's also around the two of you coming together. And look at the roots here. It is right below the World card. For some of you, this might even be connecting with literal travel or relocation energy, should that be the case. That's super, super specific, but it's here. The commitment card just came in. Two of Cups, gifts, commitment. It's connecting to the Eight of Pentacles, which of course is connected with our Seven of Pentacles, 7, 8, 9. Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, look, the two crows here talking, their mouths are open. They're right here hovering over a nest. Would you build together, a life together? Is there something in it yet? Balance. I went right here on the Two of Swords, which is interesting because that is justice energy connected to the heart chakra. It's balance. It's the yin-yang energy. It's reciprocity. It's making things right. It's the truth. Sitting here looking sort of over the entire reading on the decisions as movement is happening here. It's really super strongly connected for me. The direction oracle card connecting with the Wheel of Fortune, Six of Cups, and the Star in the upright. It's like the movement is here and it's in your direction. Look at this. Open-hearted. And open-hearted, definitely emotional communication, whether it's a conversation, voice messages, email, social media, and this window of opportunity is open. It's still open. And I feel very strongly that this person is taking it. Look, the heart is literally open, open-hearted, coming together, the communication. So this has been a long time coming, Gemini. For some of you, again, it's a reuniting with someone that you are not talking to, no contact, no communication, perhaps broken up. For a lot of you, that's not necessarily the case. Either way, it does feel like a big deal, life-changing finalization, kind of make or break. Wow, yeah. Anticipation, waiting for the rain to stop. Look, the rainbow to come. There might be, I have to say, there might be some other people in your lives or your life, just theirs, maybe both of you, that are somehow playing a part in this. There might be both, negative and positive, but what I'm feeling right now is a positive energy. The Tarot Closet, channeled love messages from your person. Are you broken up? Because, look, no, I am not over you. Again, that's very specific. Everything is resurfacing here. Everything's coming to the surface, whatever's going on in your situation. Relationship, I guess it's called situationship. What exactly is that, actually? I want to hear your voice. So I want to validate. It's really a little specific energy that's coming in. I think that might be our word of the day. If there are musicians here, particularly singers or people who use their voice, I can't sleep, Gemini. I want to be honest. Right here on the Queen of Swords, rebirth, Knight of Wands in reverse, commitment, the Two of Cups. I love you. Life with you, I want a life with you energy is really strong. I feel like I've known you forever. So that's the Six of Cups energy. It's, maybe you have, but it's also this, it's like this, my person kind of energy. Do you still love me? Over here with the Two of Cups. I wake up with you on my mind. I go to sleep with you on my mind. I mean, that's the Nine of Swords energy, Gemini energy. I am so sorry I lied to you. So, you know, for those of you that are really not talking, or it's just a lot of stuff has gone on, a lot of history between you, this might really throw you for a loop suddenly. Because it's just incredibly clear that it's all surfacing. I think about you constantly. I can't sleep. And here it is. Here's the Judgment energy. I am waking up. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I love you. I am waking up. So the surfacing energy, if they've been lying about it, denying it, what the heck happened here? They have clarity. And here's the finalization energy, the final decision energy that I've been feeling here. I am waking up. So again, if you are apart, it is that reconciliation or closure energy. It's not just a wake-up energy around the feelings. I feel like for some of you, there may have been some lying about it. Lying by omission, holding it back, lying about it. Again, that's really specific. I am waking up. I love you. Do you love me? I want to be honest. Do you still love me, actually? Do you still love me? I love you. I am waking up. I love you. Do you still love me? Reconciliation or closure and more validation for some of you around the past. And for those of you in no contact, no communication, again, and or in separation, no, they're not over you. They love you. And they love you. What can I say? This might be out of left field for some of you. This might be really shocking, I feel like. And by the way, it just goes without saying with the wake-up energy, like the nocturnal energy of somebody not sleeping very well, that's pretty much off the charts. And just a little bit of a side note, if this is you waiting to hear the feelings, or you're waiting to hear feelings about the future and or marriage, it's definitely here, tenfold. Beautiful Gemini, that is your reading today. Thank you for joining me here at the Tarot Closet. I'll see you next time.